I'm asking for the vote of every African-American citizen struggling in our country today who wants a different and much better future. It's time for our society to address some honest and very, very difficult truths. The Democratic Party has failed and betrayed the African-American community. Democratic crime policies, education policies, and economic policies have produced only more crime, more broken homes, and more poverty. The African-American community has been taken for granted for decades by the Democratic Party, and look how they're doing. It's time to break with the failures of the past. I want to offer Americans a new and much better future. It's time for rule by the people, not rule for the special interests which we have right now. To every voter in Milwaukee, to every voter living in the inner city, or every forgotten stretch of our society, I'm running to offer you a much better future, a much better job. And a much higher wage. The Democratic Party has taken the votes of African Americans for granted. They've just assumed they'll get your support and done nothing in return for it. They've taken advantage of the African American citizen. It's time to give the Democrats some competition for these votes, and it's time to rebuild the inner cities of America and to reject the failed leadership of a rigged political system. And that's what it is. It's a rigged system. I'm running to listen to your voice, to hear the cries for help from so many people in our nation. The quiet voices in our society, not the loudest demonstrators, need to have their demands heard. We reject the bigotry of Hillary Clinton, which panders to and talks down to communities of color and sees them only as votes. That's all they care about, not as individual human beings worthy of a better future. They have taken advantage. Hillary Clinton-backed policies are responsible for the problems in the inner cities today, and a vote for her is a vote for another generation of poverty, high crime, and lost opportunities. I care too much about my country to let this happen. The Democratic Party has run nearly every inner city in this country for 50 years and run them into financial ruin, virtually every single one. They've ruined the schools. They've driven out the jobs. They've tolerated a level of crime no American should consider acceptable, worse than many third world countries, so bad that people don't want to even report on it. The real numbers are beyond belief. Violent crime has risen 17% in America's 50 largest cities last year. Homicides are up more than 60% in Baltimore alone. They're up more than 50% in Washington, D.C. This is the future offered by the policies of Hillary Clinton and her friends. More poverty, more crime, and basically just more of the same. The future she offers is the most pessimistic thing I can possibly imagine. It's time for a different future. Here is what I'm proposing. First, on immigration. No community in this country has been hurt worse by Hillary Clinton's immigration and all of her policies than the African American community. And she considers them a guaranteed vote. Now she is proposing to print instant work permits for millions of illegal immigrants to come in and take everybody's job, including low-income African Americans. Not right. Not going to happen. I will fight to ensure that every American is treated equally, protected equally, and honored equally. We will reject bigotry and hatred and oppression in all of its many ugly forms and seek a new future of security, prosperity, and opportunity, a future built on our common culture and values as one American people. Our job is to make life more comfortable for the African American parent who wants their kids to be able to safely walk the streets and walk to school, or the senior citizen waiting for a bus, or the young child walking home from school. For every one violent protester, there are 100 moms and dads and kids on the same city block who just want to be able to sleep safely at night. They want safety. We are going to put students and parents first. Hillary Clinton would rather deny opportunities to millions of young African American children just so she can curry favor with the education bureaucracy, which is very big and a lot of votes. I am going to allow charter schools to thrive and help young kids get on the American ladder of success, a good education and a good paying job. That's what they want. And I'm going to break up the gangs, the cartels, and the criminal syndicates terrorizing our neighborhoods all over the country, and that includes Milwaukee. The reason you see the establishment and the establishment media lining up behind my opponent is because they are scared that you, with your vote, can take away their power and return it to your family and to your community. And they are scared, and they have no idea how many people on November 8th are going to come out and vote. My opponent asks her supporters to recite a 3-word pledge. Her pledge reads, "I'm with her." I choose to recite a totally different pledge. My pledge reads, "I'm with you, the American people." To every parent who dreams for their children, and to every child who dreams for their future, I say these words to you tonight. I'm with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. Together, we will make America strong again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again, greater than ever before. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.